Okay, today was our Charleston day, and we did a couple of movements, which I will show you now. There are songs below if you would like to play. Okay, we started out with just some step taps. So step forward, tap, back, tap. You're not putting weight on that tap foot, you're just touching the ground. Step, tap, step, tap. This is our pre-Charleston movement. Okay, next step that we did was, we did our heel as well. Heel, heel, and heel. So we did taps. We played around with a little bit of hip rotation. So, as you can see, I have something to hang on to here, which I recommend just to give yourself a little proprioceptive input, just a little light fingertip touch, and then lift your foot and rotate it out and in and out and in. And the rotation is coming from my hip, like turning a doorknob. Like if I could turn a doorknob inside of a dish, that would be the hip. So I'll show you from the side, out, in, and it makes my foot go out away from me and then in and across, away and in, away and in. If you can hold it for a moment, that's a really great hip joint strengthener. You'll also get some mobility in the joint and even stretching around there of all the things that rotate your hips. And we did it on both sides, out, in, in. And again, it's my leg that's turning. It has nothing to do with my knee. This is just happening down here. So that was kind of an out and an in. And that's a great thing to play with. And if you want to try it and do it while you're standing on one leg, that's amazing balance. And if you want to try it on a bumpy surface like this ant hill that ants I'm standing on, also a little more of a challenge. Okay, so we did step taps, we did the rotation in and out, and then we started doing some kicks, little flick kicks. So step, kick, back. So instead of tap, step, tap, step, we lifted that tap into a kick, 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 kick. And as you notice, when I do all of these things, I have what we call reciprocal arms. So my front leg and front arm are out together, but the opposite ones. So if I'm walking down the street, opposites. That's reciprocal. That helps our core get involved in our movement and makes it stronger, but it's also just a very natural way that we are made to move. And dancing is just enhancing that wonderful, natural way of moving that our bodies like to do. Okay, the next thing that we did emphasize our arms and really let them either push out to the front and side, or even swing to the side, or push out to the sides. Use your arms to help your balance. When our arms move, like when we have the opposites, those reciprocals, it really helps to coordinate all of ourselves. So it also is stylish and fun. And we're thinking 1920s, right? So we're thinking big, jazzy, sparkly, swingy, bouncy. Those are some of the things that we played around with. So when we're doing our Charleston step, which is step, kick, or tap, or you can mix it up if you need to, because the backward is sometimes harder. Really push that foot back. Use those arms and really push them out, and that'll help you keep your balance a little bit better. The other thing we tried was playing around with that little motion in and out while we were doing our Charleston step. So we have two ways of adding interest with our feet. So we can take a step, swing the leg around and tap, swing it back and step on it. Swing the other one around, swing it around and step on it. Step, tap, and then step, tap, swing it, step, then tap, swing, step, swing, tap, swing, step, swing, tap, swing, step, swing, tap, or kick. We're just gonna tap for a minute. So making it go around instead of just bringing it forward and backward. The next thing we can do is swing it out and in, 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 out and in. We can say and step and tap and step and tap, where the and is that little swing out. And step and tap and step and tap. There's a lot of this sort of in and out movement happening, so we can swing it in, swing it out, swing it in, swing it out. So that's another option that we can play around with for our Charleston. Last thing that we played around with was we did a little routine where we changed our feet. What I'm going to do is break this up into 3 videos. So here's our basic movements you can play with for Charleston. We have step taps, we have swing in and swing out, we have the arm work, and then you can just play with that. So I'm going to put it together in the next video. Look below for the link. We'll just do a little Charleston where you get to pick which version you want to do.